I will not advise any diaspora to come and buy land here. I will not allow that because you can't. The land situations here varies and they're too crazy.
You know, there's a tradition when you travel and you return back home, and you're meant to go and greet the elders and the seniors to let them know that you have come. Well, this is what I'm coming to do today. There are some people that have been the go-to property people here in Ghana, and I'm honored to sit today with one of them to find out more about how he got involved in real estate in Ghana and how he became one of the OGs, the Dons, the El Patrons, whatever they are, of Ghana when it comes to luxury property. I'm super excited. So guys, if you are new to today's channel and you want to learn more about getting started in real estate, then make sure you hit on that subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. And do me a good favor. Do me that favor. Just smash the like button as well. Give it a thumbs up because I'm sure today you'll find it very, very interesting and valuable. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are here in the beautiful Aburi Mountains, and what makes it even more glorious is the fact that I am here today with Mr. Gus Cameo. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for everything you do for real estate in Ghana. We've been watching from afar, you know, and we've been hearing and seeing of the work of what you've been doing. And I just, I salute the work you do. And I'm honored to have an opportunity to learn from you.
Yeah.
And just find out how my audience as well, the diaspora, can really give back as well as invest in real estate in Ghana. So firstly, let us hear a little bit about yourself, more specifically what you do and how you found yourself involved in real estate in Ghana.
Okay, well, I used to do real estate in the US, coming down here. So when I came down here, I started doing, it was very different from the state and in Ghana. So I had to understand the system here. So then I found some few gaps in there and I tried to fill them up, basically.
I like what you say, because I mean, I also did real estate in the UK for some time, and it is very different to do it in Ghana. What did you think were some of the differences between doing it in the US versus doing it in Ghana?
Well, in the US, we have data that we can use to do a lot of work, research and all that stuff. But here we don't have the data. And here more is the real estate industry is more cash than the Western world that we have credit. So it's very different. So here it's more like groundwork. Groundwork more, not the internet and all those stuff.
Okay. So how long have you been involved in real estate in Ghana for?
Since 2012.
Since 2012. That actually was the first time I started coming alone without family. You know, before it used to be you will come, we'll stay at family house, etc. My house is literally just a few minutes away, and we'll come and we'll spend the holidays, etc. here. In fact, my mum used to put me in a Aburi girls' school sometimes, you know, over the summer holidays. But after 2012, that's when I started coming alone and seeing some of the, in fact, I bought my first piece of land in 2012. Oh, wow. So since then, what have you seen have been some of the changes that have happened? You say obviously there hasn't been data. So tell me from what you have seen with your two eyes, you know, have been the things that you have seen change over that period of time.
I mean, the economy is growing every day. Things are changing. There's more properties on the market. The roads are being fixed. I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming up. Now there's a lot of diasporans coming back because of, as we all know, Africa is the new thing. So people are coming here, and I think the government is trying their best to have everybody here in their best. So
why should the diaspora come? Why should they get involved in property here?
Well, I said Ghana is the new thing. When you talk about Ghana, it's one of the best in Africa. The economy is stable. People want to come home and live here. And the first thing they want to do, they want to get themselves into real estate. You know, at the end of the day, every 31st or the 1st, you have to, you do something with real estate. You have to pay your rent or you have to get mortgage. So
I've never heard somebody put it that way. Every 31st or 30th, there is something that you've got to do with real estate.
Yes.
You've got to pay your rent or you've got to pay your mortgage. That's
Yes.
so true.
So that's something that we have here. I think it's the best time for diasporans to come home and invest in it.
So what are the things that you'll say are important for the diaspora to look out for? You know, what kind of properties? Are we talking apartments, houses? What kind of things should the diaspora have their eyes on? Is it land? You know, what kind of things?
With the land, it all depends on what type of investment they want. I will not advise any diaspora to come and buy land here. I will not allow that because the land situations here varies and they are too crazy. If you buy a land, now are you going to stay here and deal with the construction phases and all that? You can't. So
it's better for them to be here if they're built. So
unless you relocate here, you are here.
Okay.
You know, I mean, there are few instances whereby you can get you can come and buy a land and stay. But usually, why would you want to come and buy a land here?
Okay, but people might be doing land banking, so they might want to, for example, get involved in buying land and then maybe holding on it for some time, you know, in the hopes of capital appreciation. But do you advise that, you know, for people that are looking to build, that they should make sure they're here if they are looking to buy land?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to buy a land, basically, the land banking is very different here. It's not that much. Because when you buy a land here, you don't build on it. 50% somebody will come and encroach on it and take that. So why would you come and buy a land? And no, I don't think it's a great idea.
Okay.
So it's a great idea.
Okay. So what about people that have land at the moment? Maybe people are looking to, because I'm hearing a lot of people saying like they are looking for potentially joint ventures where they'll meet other developers or investors who can now build, because maybe they buy land because they don't have money to start they want to buy and hold until they've got the money to actually start building. But do you think it's also a good opportunity to get involved in maybe joint ventures so people could actually come together and do partnerships?
You see, if you look at the prime areas when you want to invest, you want to invest at the prime area like somewhere like Cantonment, airport area. That's where the diasporans go to, because they have a nightlife, they have a supermarket, everything is around the area. So that area, that's where everybody wants to go, the nightlife. But if we want to go and invest somewhere outskirts, that's not a good investment. Okay. Because even when you come here, you don't have a car. If you live outskirts, getting an Uber is a problem. Yeah. They will not go. Okay. And the diasporans, they come, they want to go out at night and all that stuff like that. They want the lifestyle. Outskirts, there's no lifestyle there. Okay. So it depends on what the person wants to do.
That's fair. That's fair. So I guess there's multiple different investment strategies, right? Yes. So somebody who's maybe targeting the expat community, they definitely can consider locations like you said, airport, Cantonments, Aburi, Osu, East Legon, those locations, right? But then what if somebody wants to target the local market because they're looking for long-term rental income? Okay. What locations would, and what strategy?
If it's a local market, what do we look?
Individuals that are living here, so maybe they're targeting families, maybe you know, the individuals that are based in Ghana, you know?
So those kind of areas, you have to go outskirts. Sure. Like Oyarifa, those areas.
Any more locations?
I mean, Oyarifa is good. Aburi, outskirts of Aburi, they're also good. But you should remember that those places don't have that the nightlife and the supermarket and all that stuff like that. Do you get that? Yeah. So if you come and build somewhere in Aburi, outskirts of Aburi, I mean, how can your clients come and rent the place? When they come, it's not about when you get into the place, it's about what's around the area. It's not about the house. Right. Do you get it? Yeah. So when you come and you go and invest outskirts, it's just not the time. You're not going to make the money right now. Right. Okay. It's more of a long term. Yes. Okay. So like I say, it depends on the individual, what they want to achieve. Okay. Which is actually a good point. So what would you say would be
some of the mistakes people make when it comes to investing in property in Ghana?
A lot of people would like to go and buy a plot outskirts because it's cheaper. They buy the house, the land over there, and maybe before you can even build in that area, it's a problem. You finish building, and can't get nobody to go and stay there.
Okay.
You get that?
So that's a mistake that you see people make, A
lot of people, like me, like when I came back to Ghana, I said, let me go to Takoradi and go and invest there. But you go to Takoradi, there's nothing there.
Right.
The lifestyle you are used to is not there.
Right, okay.
You want it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you want to come to Accra where you see all this kind of lifestyle that you are used to. So it depends on what you want to do.
Depends what you want to do, indeed. So for you, for example, in terms of the kind of things that you've been involved in, I tend to see that you tend to focus a lot on the luxury market.
Yes.
So a lot of your clients are luxury clients. Can you talk a little bit about some of the luxury properties that you tend to market and, what some of their, features tend to be?
Some of my what?
Some of the luxury properties that you market, you focus on, the locations that they're in, the kind of features. Because I know I see your ones. They're like, we're selling sunset here. Or that's the kind of level that we're talking about.
Yeah. So we are here. This Beposo Resort. It's a new one. Right. In Aburi, overlooking Accra.
Amazing view. It's amazing views.
This is the lifestyle. So something like this. You come down here. You have everything. You have a restaurant. You have a bar. You have a swimming pool, jacuzzi. It's not far from Accra. They have some supermarkets around here. Yeah. And have great services. Yeah. You get it. Yeah. So this kind of property I like to be part of it. Yeah.
I see. He doesn't deal with properties that are less than $500,000. Anything below.
That's not true. It's about money. It's about the services and the quality of the building.
I'm joking because normally I see you marketing $1 million properties, but people outside don't get why there are $1 million properties in Ghana.
Why?
So tell us what is driving pricing here in Ghana?
It's location.
It's location.
Yes.
Okay. So what are the most expensive locations in Ghana?
Pricey or expensive? That's not just expensive. Pricey.
Pricey?
Yeah, pricey.
Oh, expensive. I've never heard somebody ask me that question before.
Pricey. Cantonments.
Okay.
It's the Airport Hills.
Yeah.
Labone. And,
the same prime areas. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so just more looking at how somebody wants to get started. Let's say that they're sitting at home, they're watching this video and they're like, okay, well, I'm interested in getting a home away from home or I'm interested in getting a property in Ghana. How can they start?
Well, you have to get a trusted realtor, me. Then we can advise you, show you those areas that you can be, like I said, all depend on the individual. Some people say, okay, I want a long-term rental. Some also, long-term investment and short-term investment.
Right.
So with a short-term investment, you can come in, you can get an older building, you can renovate. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And sell it.
Yeah.
Others want to come in, they want long-term.
Right.
Those are the ones that you have to buy an apartment, you do the 24-month payment plan and get that, But I also advise people, you have to know what type of investment that you want to do. Personally, I don't like to advise people on the Airbnb, the short term.
Okay.
Because those ones, it's too much work goes into it.
Too much goes into it. So you're more the kind of person that advises people more of a passive type of investment strategy.
You want a long-term investment. We have people like Cornerstone people that they are developing their apartment. They only do 6-month rental. Right, minimum 6-month rental.
So they have people coming and going.
Exactly.
That's also a fair strategy.
So those are for the diplomat, professional. Those are who are downsizing. And you don't have to deal with individual coming there every day and that stuff. And they keep your stuff very, very clean.
Yeah, that's true.
They get that. So if you want the short-term one, that one is also there. But personally, I think my clientele has been those who want the long-term.
They don't want to deal with the problems.
Stuff,
okay. It's true. I mean, the short-term, I think the short-term market is there, especially with Airbnb, etc. But there is a lot of work. There is a higher per day rate. However, the fact that it's very seasonal means that your occupancy rate could be, impacted as well. But when you've got a longer term play, you're more likely to have consistent income coming in.
Yeah, you can get a company takes for 5 years.
Yeah.
I know that your money is guaranteed. They'll pay, and you have a huge amount of money to do other businesses. You get it, as compared to the 1 day, 1 week stuff.
Yeah. So if somebody did want to get started, do you advise them to start with a house, an apartment? Like, what would be the first entry point?
I think right now, even with the Airbnb area, somebody can start small. So now we have a lot of few apartments that you can rent and sublet. So a lot of people are doing that.
Yeah, it's like rent to rent market.
Yeah, rent to rent to test the market.
Yeah.
So you can get like a 1 bedroom for like $1,000 a month, and you can rent like $80 a day, at least, depending on the development.
That's actually a really good strategy, actually, because some people might come straight in on the ground, buy the property, but a way of testing it before you get started is to do rent to rent. So rent it off somebody and make sure that you've got the stable income. Now you haven't having to invest substantial amounts of capital, and then test that, see if you're getting the returns, and now you can go in. That's a very good strategy. So
that does happen. We have a few properties that who are allowed to do that. So if you look into that, you can start small, and see those you can do that. When you want to come to Ghana, you can just stay there. You can block that days and stay there and still be making money whilst you're away.
I love that.
You get that? You don't have to just come and buy it. You just try it first. See how it goes. Then you can take it from there.
And take it from there. This is only information you'll get from somebody who's been in the market for this long. Honestly, we've been watching all the work you've been doing. I'm so super inspired by the work you do, and one day we will get there. One day we too will get there.
I think you're doing very great. I'm looking at your content now and they're like, okay, wow.
We're trying. We just don't want, one of the things for me is I just don't want people to make the same mistakes that I did when it happened, because I didn't go to a realtor, for example, to go and actually get some information. So I really think it's important that you do find a trusted person as well before you get started in the market, and do the tests, like it's been said around,
it's very, very important.
It's important.
It's very, very important. Just
important. So tell us, right now we're in the Aburi area right now. Tell us more about, Aburi is my hometown, so I absolutely love Aburi, right? But tell us more about Aburi. Tell us more about the kind of opportunities that exist in this space.
Like I said, the great things about Aburi to me is the weather, the views. And you can't get it nowhere. We have some few properties around here that we are doing ranch properties. Acres of land that we are selling down here, and this is the first area that we're going to have ranches in Ghana.
There'll be ranches in Ghana. So you know who to contact if you're looking for acres and acres of land in Ghana.
For ranches. So this is one thing we are doing down here. And most homes here are all huge homes. So if you're able to get land, you can start your own development here, like 2-bedroom townhouses, small, and make it very simple, very basic. That way, the price will not be high.
Okay, but what are the base prices for land in Aburi right now, roughly?
Depending with a view, maybe like $80,000 a land. Without a view, you can inside there you can maybe 100,000 Ghana cedis. It all depends.
It depends. It really depends. So if you are interested in one, this is one of the most up and coming locations, sought after locations right now. Where else would you say are some of the sought after locations right now for the diaspora to potentially invest in?
Like the waterfront area, Gomafete. That area is good. We can get some. East Legon Hills is also good. It's close to East Legon, so it's good. We have Cape Coast. Cape Coast, Cape Coast, because of the castle, everybody goes there. Any diaspora who comes here, they always go there.
So we've had Gomafete, we've had Cape Coast, East Legon Hills. We're in Aburi right now. Where else would you say?
Oh, the other one would be, it's 4.
I think we've got 4 so far.
So one more.
One more. Bring me one more. Bring me one more up and coming location. In Ghana.
I think Oyarifa is okay.
Oyarifa. Okay.
And Akosombo.
Akosombo. He's giving us a bonus one. 6.
Akosombo,
6 up and coming locations for you to invest in right now in Ghana. We have Gomafete, we have Akosombo, we have Cape Coast, we have East Legon Legon Hills, we have Okosumbo, did I say that again? And Oyarifa as well, and Aburi, obviously. I don't know how many I've mentioned, but those are it. So Mr. Gus Cameo, I'm so thankful that you spent some time with me today and you've enlightened us to some of the opportunities that exist here in Ghana. Any final words to the audience who want to get started in real estate?
Just call a realtor. I'm a consultant. Call a consultant. Eh?
There you go. There you have it. Mr. Senior himself, thank you so much for spending time with me today.
Thanks a lot.
And yes, if you found today's conversation interesting and insightful, do make sure that you hit that like button as well. And do drop something in the comments. Drop something in the comments that you learned today as well. And if you want to find out more about real estate generally in Ghana, then feel free to contact him. How do people get in touch with you?
Gus Cameo on Instagram. Just Google Gus Cameo.
Just Google. You know, he's like, if you can Google the name, then you know they've arrived, you know? So just Google the name and you shall find him. So until my next video, guys, happy investing in real estate. I'll see you. Bye.